Today we're talking pistols in Star Citizen, trying to see which one's king. We'll look at which is best on paper by looking at all the stats, as well as give each a proper test in the field to see which is more practical in an actual firefight. No weapon attachments whatsoever. Let's go. Starting with the Arclight pistol by Klaus and Werner, which is the very first weapon you receive when you enter the Star Citizen universe for the first time. Capable of firing in both semi-automatic and 3-round bursts. But how does it compare to the rest? Well, I really like the Arclight. Not only is it fast firing, but has a massive 1.2 kilometer range, so if you throw a scope or better sights on here, you can snipe enemies from afar without the need of a large rifle, which is pretty cool. I also like the sound it makes while firing, sounding more like plasma bullets as opposed to lasers. Then we have the Desert Eagle of Star Citizen, the semi-automatic Coda pistol by Kaztak Arms. Whenever I want to roleplay Robocop, I grab my Coda. Thick, heavy, hard-punching bullets ideal for the man or woman not afraid to take a hit as you mow down the enemies one by one with big, almost shotgun-like blasts. If you want to feel like a total badass, grab the Coda. The downside is that it has very limited range, large size, and a very small magazine compared to the other pistols on the list. But boy is it awesome. Next up, the Selective Fire Handgun, LH86 by Gemini. With its extremely fast-firing 10mm rounds and short effective range, this one's absolutely deadly for close-range combat scenarios. And you can look real stylish while firing if street cred is what you're after. The LH86 feels more like an automatic SMG than a pistol. Punchy, hard-hitting bullets sure to leave you alive. Of course, you can choose between semi-auto and automatic depending on your playstyle. Personally, I love going brrr with this thing. It's small, lightweight, looks like a laser weapon but spews out ballistic bullets. I mean, what's not to like? Now let's look at one of the new energy pistols, the Pulse by Volt, short for Verified Off-World Laser Technologies. What makes the Pulse different than other laser pistols is that it builds up heat as you fire your gun. The more heat it generates, the faster it will fire, but it does also lose accuracy the hotter it gets. And if it gets too hot, it will shut down on you for a second or two. Not ideal in the middle of a firefight, but once you get the hang of it and time your shots and heat levels well, it can be quite a fun and deadly weapon. Like the Arclight pistol, even though intended as a short-range weapon, the range on the Pulse is incredible, though I personally prefer the former. It has a decent ammo clip size, although during testing the Pulse did feel slightly underpowered compared to the others on the list. It's still pretty new, so these stats might change. Then we have the S38, one of the OG pistols by Bearing, a hard-hitting, semi-automatic, close-range ballistic handgun with limited range. The S38 is the preferred choice for law enforcement because its lightweight polymer frame minimizes recoil, making it more accurate than most other pistols. I love how heavy the rounds sound and feel as you pull the trigger. It fires as fast as you can click and has a decent clip size of 20 bullets. Known as one of the most versatile and reliable sidearms in the verse, you simply can't go wrong with one of these. Next up, the weird, very unique Salvo Frag pistol by Headway Gunworks. This handgun gives you the option to fire single bullets with an effective range of around 80 meters or charge your shot for a shotgun-like blast that's deadly at very close range. We're talking like 10 meters. So if you're further away, you're better off with some quick pew-pew shots as opposed to a charged blam. Originally, the weapon charge was actually designed to help with overheating, but accidentally turned out to make a pretty cool shotgun instead. The clip size is pretty small with just 8 rounds per mag, and on paper it seems a really good option. But in the field, in combat, I don't know. It just feels like it's lacking by quite a lot compared to the other pistols on here. So personally, I'm not a fan of the Salvo Frag gun, though I do like the idea behind it. Then we have the Yubarev pistol by Lightning Bolt Company. This smallpox looking gun is a semi-automatic with electron rounds and an effective range of 25 meters. With a small clip size of just 10 rounds, these bullets hit really hard. The gun's design was overseen by former mercenary Irina Arkadova, who's now a weapons manufacturer. The Yubarev is all about style, practicality and power. It's not only its design that makes it stand out from the rest, but these electron bullets will not only hit their target, but also affect other conductive targets within range. Ever heard of the phrase, hit 2 birds with 1 stone? Well, this gun can do exactly that. Only we're not talking about birds here. Stylish, powerful and unique in every sense of the word, the Yubarev is definitely worth getting. Note that I did not include the TripleDown shotgun pistol because it's still too early for a proper test, though I must say at the moment it feels underwhelming to say the least. But as soon as CIG balances it out a bit, we'll revisit that one, so be sure to like, subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.